To my brothers and sisters of the United States Marine Corps who are serving or who have served, I want to wish you a happy birthday on this 248th year of our institution. As we celebrate this year's birthday, we'll have two groups of people. One group in which they will celebrate their legacy of going to harm's way and doing great things. But our opposite group will be those who have yet or who want to make their own legacy and be part of this great historical story where they can leave their impression upon the world. Like I tell my clients and businesses who hire me, that the legacy of the individual should not outweigh the legacy of the organization. Yes, we all want to have our own legacies. We all want to be able to create our name into something. But the success of the Marine Corps isn't the individual legacy as much as it's the combined legacies of the individuals. What makes Marines great is our resiliency. That first month that we're at boot camp or officer candidate school, our instructors are teaching us resiliency right off the bat. Everything that we do in that first month was wrong. It was wrong if we did it wrong. It was wrong even if we did it perfectly. It was always wrong. The idea of that first month was not only to break us down, to show the individual that they only have so much stamina and endurance to last as long as they can. But it's through resiliency, that bounce back, where they can last exponentially longer for the fact that they reset, rebuild, and continue on. Reset, rebuild, and continue on, versus holding out, breaking, and never knowing how to rebuild. So all of us as Marines understand through resiliency how much longer we can last, how much more than endurance it'll take us through the most horrific and most challenging moments in our lives. And that skill, that talent, stays with us well after the Corps and well into other challenging times in our lives that do not involve warfare, but of a conflict of some sort that we will have to endure through. And by trying not to endure, but understanding our resiliency, knowing when the highs and the lows and how to rebuild back to the highs, we're able to be far more superior than anybody else in this world. It's important for us to remember why we first joined. What was the original dream that brought us to this Marine Corps? It's not the fact that we answered the call to join the Marine Corps, but the fact that we made it through the crucible of becoming a Marine. The challenges that were laid forth to us in those 3 months are greater than any other service that we have in the United States. And then we go into our specialty. And that requires a different type of intelligence, endurance, that makes us different within the Corps. But still yet, we have one common goal: to win our country's battles. As we go through this holiday season and you find yourself struggling, always remember, why did you answer the call? How did you become successful in making it through graduation? And don't say because it was easy, because it wasn't easy for everyone. Only 38% dropped out of officer candidate school. 27% dropped out of boot camp. Not everyone could answer the call. As we celebrate this year's birthday, let's tell stories about how we as a unit did these outstanding things. Let's tell stories about our fallen brothers and sisters so their families can know what they meant to us in this journey of winning our country's battles. And while we're celebrating, let's do so wisely. Let's protect the eagle, globe, and anchor, as this emblem has been our shield, our insignia to carry for our lifetime. We shall not tarnish it, and we shall always uphold what our core values are of honor, courage, and commitment. I love you all. We'll talk to you again next week.